Howdy, Fort Bend. William Ferguson coming to you from another special place in Fort Bend County. Now, I know I look like I could use a swim. I'm sure you're thinking that. But I got to tell you, I discovered a local business that you may not be aware of, and you really should be. It's a really cool business called Blast Swim Academy, and it's at 17101 Grand Parkway, right here near Highway 59 on 99. So if you need to learn how to swim, or your child needs to learn how to swim, summer's coming, fun outdoors, you may want to take a look by. So I want you to come on inside. Okay, Fort Bend, here's the deal. I'm inside now, and I've got a really awesome guy. This is Mr. Abraham. This is his business. He did all this. And he did it so that you can come out and learn how to swim and enjoy the water and not fear the water. Mr. Abraham, thank you for joining us on Howdy Fort Bend. Tell us about your business. What's going on here?
Oh, first of all, thank you for taking the time out.
Happy to be here. You're part of our community.
Business, you know, I had this vision a couple of years ago to start a business to learn how to teach the kids how to swim. So we start at the age of 3 years of age to all the way up to 15 years of age.
Okay.
And then from there, we start our adult classes where anywhere from 15 to however old you want to learn how to swim.
So I could learn how to swim.
Absolutely, absolutely. You'd be a great
So I don't mind admitting to you, I swim like a stone. I've actually done triathlons, sprint triathlons, and I sink more than I swim. So I may need your help. So tell me about the facility. It's really beautiful. It looks like a massive pool here behind us. Tell us, what does it look like when you say I bring my 10-year-old in here for a swim lesson?
So about 80 or 70% of the kids that come to our school have never learned how to swim.
Wow.
And they're usually petrified of the water.
Of course.
So what kind of sets us apart is we are a small boutique swim school.
Okay.
So we only have 2 classes that go on each time. So we don't have 10, 15 lanes going on, distractions. So that kind of helps the kids to focus a little bit more. So my philosophy is less distraction, faster progression.
Ah,
so that
very
helps
nice. Very nice. So you've been in business here for how long?
We just started our 3rd year in 2024.
So I feel a little embarrassed, or maybe you should be, that I did not know you were here.
Well, absolutely. Like 90% of my business comes from referrals.
Wow.
So if you go on our Google website, you'll see I have over 40 5-star reviews. And moms who come here feel a little bit more happy because it's small, family-oriented, not many classes, not a lot of distractions. So that's what I have not advertised that much.
And the kids, do they like it better indoor like this, or you think outdoors?
No, absolutely. Like they love it indoors because the pool's heated to 92 degrees, so it's nice and toasty in there.
Doesn't
also.
Matter.
Yeah, so they're not bearing the elements of the outside.
I like that. So how many instructors do you have? You have a whole staff of them?
So currently we have about 5 instructors, and all the instructors are CPR certified and first aid, and also they all have a long track record of swimming, whether it's for high school or since they're youth to high school and college.
So I noticed, and we don't have to identify them, but it appears that parents sit offside as the kids, maybe they're learning to...
Absolutely. So you can see behind me, there's a pool, and then the parents sit right there so they exactly see what there's going on.
That's pretty nice.
And they get to see their kids' progression firsthand.
So lesson-wise, how long is a lesson? Like, how does it last? An hour?
The minimum is once a week, and it's 30-minute classes.
30-minute classes.
But I have parents who do twice a week, 3 times a week, depending on what their outcome is. Now you got summer approaching, so they want their kids swimming. So the more they do it, the faster they kind of progress a little bit.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm excited. So tell us a little bit more. Why swimming? Why did you choose this business? Is there a background you have in swimming? Or
ever since I was been a little kid, I've been on a swim team, just enjoyed swimming, and it's just been a fun activity for me to do. I have 3 kids of my own, so I just started putting those 2 together, the love of kids and water. And I just saw an opportunity in our great neighborhood where there was nothing around, so I thought it would be just a great...
And here you are. So you live here in the area?
Correct, yep.
Good. Well, that's nice. Well, I got to always take care of our Fort Bend family.
I appreciate you.
And any other thoughts about your business? Is there a gap to where it's easier to get in, or is there usually room?
There's always room, and now with summer coming up, there's a lot, during the winter it peaks down a little bit, but now during the summer season coming up, it uptakes a little bit. So I encourage everybody to just get their kids involved as soon as possible, because a lot of people have this intuition of like, if I you know, enroll my son in May, he'll be ready in June.
Right, right.
And it just doesn't work
sooner
that way.
than later. Yeah, let's
exactly.
do it sooner than later. So what is the best way for someone to get in touch? Obviously, they can drive over here to 17101 Grand Parkway. You notice I memorized that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's Suite 50,
correct? Yep, Suite 50.
And so they could always come here, but how do we make it easier? Is there a website? Is there a phone number? What
there's 2 ways you can contact us. You know, there's a phone number, which is 281-245-7869.
Okay.
And by email at sugarland@blastswim.com.
Okay. Very nice.
That's another one. And if you Google Blast Swim Sugarland, you'll usually lead it to my website also.
Okay.
And then, like I said, you can look at the Google reviews.
So given that it's a swim academy, are there any, like, it's going to sound maybe not a good comparison, but, you know, in basketball and baseball, there's always some sort of a tournament or something going on. Is there anything like that happen here, or do these students end up in swim leagues in communities?
So a lot of the kids that come here, like I said, about 80% of them have never been swimming or are petrified of the water. We get them ready to be able to swim.
That's
and then also, if they want to join the swim team, they're able to do that after they.
That's what I'm looking for. Yep. All right, that's perfect. Well, I got to tell you, Mr. Abraham, thank you so much for being in our community. I
appreciate it.
And I hope you have great success. And as I always tell you, howdy Fort Bend, and I will see you again. Bye, y'all.